We're back with another eastasiasoft showcase, this time featuring 19 exciting titles we've got planned for fall, early winter, and beyond. Are you ready? Let's get started. First up, we've got new gameplay footage to share for our upcoming release of Japanese dungeon RPG Tokyo Clan Pool. We're still working hard on the first ever localization for English and traditional Chinese languages. And we've prepared a brand new trailer to whet your dungeon crawling appetites. Tokyo Clan Pool will launch first in Asia for Nintendo Switch, as well as on GOG for PC this December. Physical editions for Nintendo Switch are currently available to pre-order with online retail partner PlayAsia, and will also begin shipping in December 2024. We are working to revive one of gaming's oldest IPs, and whether you remember this timeless classic from childhood or you're experiencing it for the first time, Montezuma's Revenge, the 40th Anniversary Edition, is the definitive way to play. Reimagined with 2.5D HD presentation and expanded to 100 tricky chambers to explore, Montezuma's Revenge, the 40th Anniversary Edition, lets you choose from Pedro or his sister Rosita as you dodge enemies and avoid deadly traps throughout the Mesoamerican-themed adventure. Montezuma's Revenge, the 40th Anniversary Edition, launches on Steam later this year, with console versions in the works for the months ahead. Physical editions for Nintendo Switch are now available to pre-order through online retail partner PlayAsia, and the game is also available to wishlist on Steam. Next, we have an update on the release of Shennan Sword, The Gate of Firmament for PlayStation 5, including new gameplay footage. This standalone tale innovates with 3D presentation and real-time combat while retaining and evolving elements for which the series has long been revered. This newly enhanced version of the game features improved loading times, higher resolution graphics, and all prior downloadable content, making it the definitive way to experience this classic action RPG. Shennan Sword, The Gate of Firmament, is expected to launch digitally for PS5 this December. Physical editions are available to pre-order from PlayAsia and will begin shipping at the same time. Get ready for an enigmatic and challenging adventure with Owl Project, a 3D isometric puzzle game that will test your mind and logic skills. Controlling Elysian, a young being created in a mysterious experiment, you will face the enigmatic Watchers in a journey to escape and uncover secrets. Armed with the powerful Sanctum Staff, Elysian can move objects and overcome obstacles, offering a unique and immersive gaming experience. Challenge yourself through 50 meticulously designed levels as you manipulate blocks, drag platforms, discover secret passages, and climb ladders in rotating dioramas, with new mechanics introduced as difficulty gradually ramps up. Owl Project arrives on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms November 6th. Here comes Slam and Roll, a modern 2D platformer where you beat enemies by throwing sport balls at them. Compete in more than 200 stages while traveling around the world rescuing new characters. A frantic tribute to the 90s arcade stage clear games, Slam and Roll lets you play solo or with a friend. Earth's monuments are under attack, and conventional human arsenals are ineffective against the extraterrestrial invaders. But fortunately, the Sports Club, armed with enhanced sports equipment, is ready to rise to the challenge alongside the ingenious Dr. McLabby. Do you have enough game to defend the planet? Slam and Roll launches for Nintendo Switch in Japan and Asia November 14th. Also available digitally in the West from publisher Kaleido Games. Use your powers of sorcery to fend off waves of fiendish enemies in top-down pixel art arenas. Spelagus is a survival shooter where you take the role of a mage beset by swarms of blobs, snakes, ghosts, maggots, and more. Wield your staff and fire magical projectiles to slay your foes. Then collect coins they drop to buy items from the shop to keep stacking the deck in your favor. From spell enhancements and protective summons to food for quick health boosts. Destroy barrels in the arena for random potions and stacks of coins. Just always stay on your toes, or enemy hordes will box you in. As you progress through 15 levels, each with a multitude of enemy waves, you can also earn perpetual upgrades to continue growing your magical skills. Spelagus blasts onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms November 20th. When the Demon Lord takes your fellow adventurers captive, it's up to you to rescue and recruit them to your team, utilizing their unique abilities to turn the tide against the forces of evil. Pretty Girls Pop Match is a match 3 game that gives you the power to raise legendary adventurers to overcome puzzle challenges created just for you. The goal of the game is straightforward. Align colorful jewels in sets of 3 to earn points needed to win. Collect enough points to unlock magical items that can clear all jewels from the map. Adventurer skills can enhance the effect of magical items even further. Level up your adventurer's skills with gems earned in each stage to grow the ultimate adventuring party. Pretty Girls Pop Match comes to Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5 November 28th. Get ready for a fast-paced arcade-style collect-em-up in 3D. Don't die, Mr. Robot! Play as Mr. Robot, who is trapped in a highly dangerous and rather fruity dimension called the Neon Dungeon. The only way to survive is to collect fruits, which explode on contact, destroying any enemies in their blast radius, helping Mr. Robot to cheat death for a few more moments. To assist him further, exploding fruits set off a chain reaction, causing other fruit to explode, filling the screen with destruction and, more importantly, points. 3D Don't Die Mr. Robot is a reboot of the 2D cult hit with a whole new dimension of delights. There's Remix Mode with handmade challenges, Arcade Mode with its high-scoring but mind-melting purity, and Lime Attack Mode with, well, limes. 3D Don't Die Mr. Robot is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. Strange enemy activity has been detected at a secret military base in the desert, and it's up to you to investigate. Agent Fall is a retro side-scrolling shooter across sprawling platformer stages. From the desert sands and jet hangars of the surface to mysterious underground labs and waterways. Choose from 4 agents and infiltrate the base in a search-and-destroy operation where you've got the ultimate license to kill. Face off against roving enemy soldiers. Run, jump, climb ladders, and use the environment to your advantage. Strategically scale platforms to gain higher ground. Fire in any direction. Throw grenades or detonate fuel barrels to neutralize foes. Then check in with your team as the tale of espionage unfolds in dialogue with memorable characters. Tackle missions solo or team up with a friend for local co-op play. Agent Fall is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. In a world left at the brink of destruction after years of war, take the role of a newly appointed lord and help restore peace and stability to the kingdom. Akatski, Lord of the Dawn, is a real-time strategy RPG where you build your own parties from a large cast of characters and use various military techniques to take down your enemies. All presented in fluidly animated retro pixel art style. Choose between 48 different convoy characters to fill up your party and utilize 10 unique formations to lead your forces to victory. Construct facilities for agriculture, fishing, forestry, and more to rebuild the lands. Gather valuable resources to forge powerful weapons and armor to strengthen your troops. Your convoy characters will fight automatically during battle. By raising their levels and giving them powerful equipment, you can stack the deck in your favor. And by researching high-grade subclasses and performing class-ups, you can bolster them even further. Will you claim victory or let it slip from your grasp? Akatski, Lord of the Dawn, is coming soon for PlayStation, Xbox, and the Microsoft Store for Windows. Recently featured for Steam Next Fest, side-scrolling roguelike Atomic Owl is perfectly perched to bring avian hack-and-slash combat to PC and consoles in the months ahead. Our eastasiasoft team will be handling console ports of Atomic Owl, and we've partnered with our friends at Premium Edition to offer physical copies of the game for Nintendo Switch and PS5. A new demo is available on Steam to test out Atomic Owl right now, and players are invited to wishlist the game as development continues. Atomic Owl is coming soon for PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. In Fay Falling, you'll take the role of a recently passed soul, unable to recall who you are or how you died. After a chance encounter with a powerful entity, you begin an epic journey to defeat a growing darkness, while recovering your memories along the way. Engage in fast-paced, turn-based battles against a wide variety of enemies. Evade damage by dodging enemy attacks in snappy minigames. And cast powerful spells to fend off your opponents. Fay Falling is an artistic, emotional experience that explores death, suffering, and meaning through top-down action RPG gameplay. Immerse yourself in a diverse, ethereal world filled with puzzles and secrets presented in luminous pixel art style. Lead a path of darkness where you'll steal, kill, and grow horns. Or a path of light where you'll spread hope and sprout a glowing halo. Make key choices that will lead you toward multiple endings, including a hidden truth. Then explore New Game Plus mode with increased difficulty and additional lore. Fay Falling is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. Next up, we have news on the continued release and support of multi-directional shoot-'em-up Gravitators. We're currently working hard on the Nintendo Switch version of the game and hope to have it prepped for launch in the months ahead, but that's not all. We will also be applying critical updates to existing versions of Gravitators on PlayStation and Xbox. We appreciate all the players who've already discovered the game and hope you'll be among those who play when Gravitators drops for Nintendo Switch. When Maiden City faces the fury of a secret criminal organization called the Liberators, seeking to control the city and its inhabitants through violence, fear, and chaos, it's up to the Maiden Cops to bring the crackdown. Join Priscilla, Nina, and Mega as they fight to eradicate crime and restore peace and justice. Recently showcased at Tokyo Game Show, Maiden Cops is an old-school side-scrolling beat-em-up packed with arcade-style action and lovely monster gals. Pick a policewoman and take to the streets against buxom gangs. Unlock spicy skins to customize your fighter. Pick up gimmick weapons, chase high scores with combo chain bonuses, and lay down the law using each character's unique skills. Maiden Cops is coming soon for consoles worldwide. There comes a time in everyone's life when they must leave their home behind and find another. Now in Moving Houses, it's your turn, whether you really want to leave or not. Enjoy a silly physics-based game about moving on as you box up your life while immersed in casual, comfy gameplay and the instant gratification of task-based gamification of packing chores. Be neat, be careful, or be a chaos goblin. The choice is yours. As you navigate in first person, you'll pick up furniture, plants, paintings, and more, loading them carefully, or not so carefully, into the moving truck, completing checklists of important tasks to progress. Run, jump, kick, drop, throw, rotate objects, and more. But be warned, not all is as it seems in this quiet little house. An eerie mystery could lie beneath the mundane monotony of the task at hand. Moving Houses is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. In a dark and dystopian cyberpunk future, food is the ultimate symbol of wealth and status. Using a revolutionary invention called neon noodles, the aristocracy indulges their every culinary whim. Everyone else begs for scraps. With no memory and no name, you are just a cog in this machine. But when a mysterious message unlocks your forgotten past, it thrusts you into a daring clandestine heist to seize control of Neon Noodles and reclaim your legacy. Take on challenging assignments from a cast of intriguing clients and design complex and beautiful automations to uncover the truth behind the Neon Noodles. Do you have what it takes to pry humanity's future from the clutches of corporate greed? Neon Noodles is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. In a future ravaged by mechanized enemies known as the Primordial, one young girl named Amor might hold the only key to reclaiming civilization in Prism Destroyer. Amor had fallen in love with a boy whose passion was constructing robots. But when he died, the tragedy left Amor emotionless, and the mech he designed has mysteriously grown more hostile. Acting as the mech's pilot, Amor now sets out to wreak havoc on the enemy by drawing power from prismals, a material from the same comets that seemingly brought the Primordial to Earth. Prism Destroyer is a side-scrolling 2.5D shooter inspired by run-and-gun genre classics and mecha anime. Blast through enemy hordes and collect elemental power-ups to unleash the awesome potential of Prism Destroyer attacks. Chase high scores through skillful play and unlock loads of cute costumes for Amor. Prism Destroyer is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. Return to the timeless glory of 16-bit RPGs in Starlight Legacy, a non-linear adventure inspired by genre classics. Set in a post-medieval world, explore the vast Averia kingdom in lush 2D pixel art style. Recently spotlighted for Steam Next Fest and showcased by eastasiasoft at Tokyo Game Show, Starlight Legacy features a nostalgic turn-based battle system and a non-linear story where the 4 provinces of the kingdom can be visited in any order of your choosing. In Starlight Legacy, the Averia Kingdom has enjoyed peace and prosperity for decades thanks to the Eternity Tree that enriches and purifies the land. But a ban on the education of magic has caused dangerous unrest. The warriors Ignis and Terrell embark on a quest to deliver a sword requested by the king. But shortly after they embark, a devastating attack causes the Eternity Tree to wither. Ignis and Terrell now face the task of restoring the Eternity Tree to save the kingdom. And so begins a great journey through a seamlessly interconnected fantasy world. Starlight Legacy is coming soon for PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, and is now available to wishlist on Steam. Take the role of one of 8,000 warriors bound to protect the Emperor in his afterlife. Terracotta is a top-down action-adventure presented in fluid animation inspired by traditional Chinese painting. Work your way through more than 80 levels across the elemental paths using mind and body to overcome puzzling obstacles and intense challenges. Awaken ancient mechanisms and descend into the underworld, overcoming foes through speed and agility instead of brute force. Defeat 8 brutal bosses, requiring the mastery of the 9 phases of Ki, the universal energy that forms all parts of living beings. As the sole uncursed warrior of the Emperor's Terracotta army, you'll have to master your ability to channel the Tao, actively switching between the twin realms of Yin and Yang to free your fellow soldiers from spiritual blight. Terracotta is coming soon for PlayStation, Xbox, and the Microsoft Store for Windows. And that does it for this eastasiasoft showcase. Quite a lineup, don't you think? As always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you playing all of these exciting new indies as they fill the months ahead.